So a big time target for the Sooners that pulled up last weekend just got a few crystal balls. Now I understand a lot of you are thinking, whoop-de-doo, crystal ball, did he commit? Well, there's indications that he's probably going to commit very soon. And so we're going to talk about the commitment that I feel like is just coming within the next few days and about this player. Let's talk about it. Coming up in about 10 seconds. Good, everybody. It's your boy Jay here with Unfair Sports, where we take a pensive approach to the sports conversation. Thanks for pulling up to the YouTube channel. In this video, we're going to talk about Jayshawn Ross, the defensive end out of Liberty North High School in Kansas City, Missouri, that has gotten a bunch of crystal balls over the last couple of days after doing his visit at Oklahoma. And I'm going to explain why I think a commitment is coming down the line soon. So we're going to jump into that as well as look at some film and why I'm excited about this player being at Oklahoma. But before we do that, y'all know the drill. Hop in the comments, let your boy know. What's your thoughts on Mr. Ross? I know you guys have seen him on the interwebs. They've talked about him in articles all over the place. What's your thoughts when you see this player? If you're new to the channel, hit that like, subscribe, and the bell notification, and join the family. We're on the road for 10,000. I appreciate everybody pulling up. We're going to get there, and it's all going to be because of you, the people. So without further ado, I want to dive into Jayshawn Ross. But before I do that, we talked about Derek LeBlanc, who just entered the transfer portal a couple of days ago. He was part of the 2023 class, and he released a statement late on June 12th about his reasons for leaving. And I'm putting her on the screen now so you can see it. And as I read through it and see that it has something to do with family and there's a reason why it needs to be closer to home, I totally understand it. And so because of that, I wanted you all to see this statement. I missed it when it came down late. I recorded on early Tuesday, dropped that video. I'm sorry, early Wednesday, dropped that video and did not get a chance to see that this statement had dropped late on that night. And so because of that, continue to wish Derek well. Everything I said in my video is still what I feel on what I felt like were people's assessments or thoughts in regards to him making a decision. And so hopefully his family's well. We'll be praying for him and Ricardo. Ricardo's that dude. Shout out to him. And yeah, but let's jump into this consensus 4-star edge that looks like he's going to be committing to the Sooners. All right, y'all can see on the screen here, Jayshawn Ross, consensus 4-star athlete, top 300 on most boards, roughly 6'4", 200 and about 20 pounds of pure athlete. And so you see the picture of this young man here with no shirt on. Hey man, he's got some size on him, and I've seen him in a couple of videos talking to coaches, and he looks like he's excited. And then of course he's throwing everything up around the Sooners that gets you nice and, warm and fuzzy inside and makes you excited about his play. And so, but I did want to look at the film, and y'all know me. We look at the video here and we talk about it as we look through it. And I remember hearing about Jayshawn Ross months ago, right? He's one player that I've heard about. There was no guarantees. It was someone that I heard we were looking at, but we weren't sure. And there were some rumors around him or whatnot. And so I watched this film and was like, man, this dude is not only sizey, but he's a pure athlete. Like, look at this. I mean, at that size, he plays edge and he's out there at wide receiver. He could be a tight end. Dude's got it. Like, he makes me think of when at wide receiver, like a DK Metcalf, just because of the sheer size. Now, I'm not sure about his 40 time and how fast he goes, but I'll tell you this. Yeah, the man can, the man's big. He's big. He's strong. He can catch. Just being an athlete like that to me is a huge deal. Hop in the comments. Let your boy know what you think about this athlete. Love to hear your comments mid-video. I always want to hear from you all at this point and tell me what you think about this dude's size and stature. And from there, this is the reason why I think that a commitment is imminent. So one thing I do is I will follow these players, of course, on social media, go check them out, their profiles, see what's going on and see what kind of activity they have, right? And the big thing that jumped out to me is when our friends over there at the Covered Wagons Recruiting, you can search them on Twitter, when they posted out the new future cast and the on-3 prediction as well on Ross, I went and looked and noticed that he retweeted both of them. that usually is my indication that, yeah, he's going to commit soon. He's ready to go ahead and wrap it up. He's excited. He's very high off the last visit. He's going to make another visit, I think, this weekend as well, as far as official. He's stoked. And because of that, that's like, yeah, because the last one to do that was Zion Kearney. He went ahead and hit your boy with a retweet on all of the Covered Wagon Futurecast and predictions and crystal balls. And because they did that, that was like, all right, he's going to commit soon. And sure enough, a few days later, he did. And I'm thinking the same thing with Ross. And honestly, I think Ross commits this weekend. I don't think he commits during the week. My expectation is that after this weekend, he drops it down. And I'm expecting him and a couple of others to go ahead and follow fingers and toes that this comes through into fruition. But this is the reason why I say, yeah, I think we're going to win this one. So this is a nice edge to add to the collection. KC area, same place from PJ Adebayo from. Adding him, Caden Green, of course, played up there with them. And so, yeah, your boy is stoked about the size of this guy. And so I want to know what you guys think. Hop in the comments, let your boy know. What's your thoughts on Mr. Ross and his impeding a commitment? We're going to cross the fingers and toes on that. And there's also another player that got another crystal ball, was the wide receiver that it looks like we may be landing. That wide receiver is Zion Ragens. We'll go with that. Cross fingers toes is right. But Zion was in town. Consensus 4-star wide receiver, top 200 in the country. Everybody's got him rated as a 4-star on all the boards. From Gray, Georgia, 5'9", 170 wide receiver. He got a crystal ball recently too. We'll dive into him on another video because we've already talked about him in the past. We talked about him at the beginning of the year when he dropped his top teams. And yeah, your boy is, I think we're treating heavy for this speedster. So we'll talk about him more in depth in another video soon. But I just wanted to point out that, yeah, we've got some pretty good news. I feel like it's coming down the line. So hop in the comments. Tell me what you think. If you're new to the channel, hit the like, subscribe, and bell notification. And join us. We'll have the SEC schedule coming up later tonight for Oklahoma and everybody else. We're going to talk about that in depth on a live show. So if you've seen this video late, we did do a live show on this, and you can go and just search through the content and see that video. And we'll be going live on Father's Day in that evening and talking more about how Champ U Barbecue Weekend went. Hopefully that's some commitments with there. So YouTube says watch one of these videos. Definitely I recommend it because I curated it for you. We'll talk soon. Peace.